Hello, Year 3, and it's time for James and the Giant Peach. So, chapter 35. Round and round and upside down went the peach as it plummeted towards the earth, and they were all clinging desperately to the stem to save themselves from being flung into space. Faster and faster it fell, down and down and down, racing closer and closer to the houses and the streets below, where it would surely smash into a million pieces when it hit. And all the way along Fifth Avenue and Madison Avenue, and all along the other streets in the city, the people who had not yet reached the underground shelters, so think about the word plummeted here, looked up and saw it coming. And they stopped running and stood there staring in a sort of stupor at what they thought was the biggest bomb in all the world falling out of the sky onto their heads. A few women screamed. Others knelt down on the sidewalks and began praying aloud. Strong men turned to one another and said things like, "I guess this is it, Joe," and "Goodbye, everybody, goodbye." And for the next 30 seconds, the whole city held its breath, waiting for the end to come. So why are the people on the street screaming? And what does "the whole city held its breath" actually mean? Chapter 36. "Goodbye, Ladybird," gasped James, clinging to the stem of the falling peach. "Goodbye, Centipede. Goodbye, everybody." There were only a few seconds to go now, and it looked as though they were going to fall right in among all the tallest buildings. James could see the skyscrapers rushing up to meet them at the most awful speed, and most of them had square flat tops, but the very tallest of them all had a top that tapered off into a long, sharp point, like an enormous silver needle sticking up into the sky. And it was precisely onto the top of this needle that the peach fell. There was a squelch, the needle went deep, and suddenly there was the giant peach, caught and spiked on the very pinnacle of the Empire State Building. So where did the peach land? And what is a squelch? And what type of word is this? Don't forget to do the quiz and put your name. Bye now.